What's up, everybody? I just want to make a video regarding the new feature that was added earlier in this November patch, which is destroying the road signs. And not just destroying them, but a little bit of a strategy that you can use to take advantage of it and why you should, especially if you are solo. Now, before we get started, I just want to tell you guys to do some things really quickly, which is sub to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, follow my Twitch, and join my Discord. That's it. So earlier in November, they added into the game road signs that spawn on the road, and you can hit them and you can break them, and you get a pipe and a road sign. Now, at first I thought this was awesome. I'm like, damn, okay, cool, it's something else for me to hit while I'm running the road. You get an extra pipe, an extra sign, gets you a little bit of extra scrap, or extra, if you need the pipes or the signs, you get a bit of extra of those as well. But then I was near bandit camp and I noticed, damn, these spawn really close. That's pretty nice. So I can just hit a few of these and safely recycle them. So then I did. While I was at the recycler, I realized, okay, for every pipe and road sign you get 5. So for every sign, because you get 1 pipe and 1 road sign, you get 10 scrap total. I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty easy scrap, right? And then I was thinking, early game, if you're near bandit camp and there's a road nearby, odds are you can find a few signs, you hit 5 of them, recycle them, you get 50 scrap total. You essentially get your tier 1 workbench, right? But there's more to it. Later on, when I was playing, I was near Outpost this time, and I noticed, okay, damn, there's a road here, there's a sign in the safe zone. I'm gonna hit it with my rock, which you can do. You can farm barrels, you can farm anything with a rock near Outpost, by the way. You didn't know that as well. But I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna hit the sign, and I'm gonna get some pipe and road sign, recycle it, just get a little extra scrap. Pretty nice. Then as I got closer to the entrance, I noticed there's a sign here. I'm like, damn, this is really close to Outpost. I'm gonna hit it. I was able to. And I went inside of Outpost, and I noticed, hey, this is a sign right here. I wonder if you can destroy it. And you can. Then I noticed over here, there's a sign you can destroy. Right here, there's a sign you can destroy. In this corner, there's a sign you can destroy. Outside near this entrance, there's a sign you can destroy. Odds are there's going to be a road around Outpost. There's signs on the road. Outside the perimeter of Outpost, there are even more signs. There are like 10 signs total, I want to say. I will count them out in a second, but I was thinking, damn, this has potential to be super powerful, and it is. So a few strategies that I've used that have helped me out with the signs at Outpost that you should be doing as well, especially if you're solo, are these. 1, when you're butt ass naked and you just joined the server, you can just run here, straight here. You don't even have to pick up anything else, but I would suggest you pick up the hemp, the micro nodes, anything else you can pick up off the ground, basically. Don't even worry about hitting a tree, hitting a rock, nothing like that. Just run straight here, and if you really have to focus on something, I would focus on putting bags down just in case you die. You just have a closer spawn point. That's it. You're gonna run to Outpost. You're gonna hit a few of these signs. Hit as many as you can, and odds are, after you recycle, you're gonna have enough scrap to buy enough wood to make a base. It's not a big base, it's a simple 2x1, but it's super easy. You don't have to do anything. Just run here, hit the signs, recycle, buy wood, put a base down. Super simple. I tried this out and it worked fine. It was on a high pop server. I had no issues. Again, now this is very early strategy, so more and more people might start to use it, but as of now, it's pretty easy to do. So that's one strategy. Second strategy, place a bag and a stash near Outpost. Then every once in a while, like if it's nighttime, you're getting door camped, you're on a bag timer, and in that case, you don't have to go rush back to your base. It's not like you're getting raided or anything, you're just on a bag timer. Spawn on your Outpost bag, run in here, hit some signs, recycle them, and it's very easy that you will have 75 scrap. Throw it into an experiment here. I mean, why not? It's super easy. I mean, it does take some time hitting the signs with the rock, I'll admit that, but again, you're doing this at nighttime, when you're on bag timer, when you just want to take a break from something else, whatever. It's mindless, it's safe, it's easy. Just throw it into here. Odds are you could get your garage door this way, you could get your bean can, your satchel, your revolver, your double barrel, whatever tier 1 blueprint you might want. You just might get it from doing this. And then once you're done experimenting, you might have some extra. Go back to your bag, place the extras in your stash, and you're good to go. Now you can take this a step further, is if you don't just want the bag and the stash, build a simple 2x1 next to Outpost and store your stuff in there. It's safer. Yeah, it's just safer, more secure if you feel like doing that. And again, I just want to mention this method of having a bag or like a little base next to Outpost is really only if your main base is next to Outpost. If your main base is next to Outpost, you can just do this and whenever you want to, get scrap and just depot it back into your base. Or if you want to do it on an experiment here, you can. So you can take this even further. This one you definitely do need a base. So you can build a simple 2x1 next to Outpost, collect enough scrap, craft a level 2, and now you're going to hoard scrap to do experiments on the level 2. Now, again, you might be thinking that's it's a waste of scrap. But again, you're hitting these signs when there's downtime. It's nighttime, you're getting door camped, some other BS, whatever reason, you just come here. It's mindless, it's free, it's risk-free. The only thing that it takes is time, and that's it. And it doesn't even take that much time, even with a rock. Building onto that, you have a base with a level 2. Save up scrap from doing this to get a level 3. Run experiments on that. And again, I want to reiterate, this is for if your main base isn't by Outpost. If it is, the choice is up to you what you want to do with the scrap. You can save it, or you can run the experiments, or you can use it for something else. Now, let me talk about if your main base is right next to Outpost or close enough to Outpost. So, like I mentioned before, at nighttime, you just come here, farm the signs, recycle them, bring them back to your base, use the scrap for whatever you like. I would still recommend putting a bag near Outpost, even if your base is near Outpost, but it's just an outside bag, essentially. I would still place a bag outside of your base near Outpost. That way, if you are getting door camped, you can just spawn in it outside, do this, and then maybe the door campers will be gone, or whatever. You can do something else productive with your time instead of just dying to a door camper. Or you can use the scrap not only for these experiments. This is good for not only if your base is next to Outpost or not next to Outpost, but you can use the scrap, use whatever you want. I mean, again, I've mentioned it before. It's essentially free, super easy way to get scrap. You can use it to buy materials. You can buy the oil refinery, research it here. You can buy a large furnace, research it here. You can buy all this stuff and research it here. Or you can just buy it and bring it back to your base, whatever you want to do. You can buy jackhammers, you can buy clothing, you can buy whatever you want to buy, you can buy with the scrap that you get from the signs. The point is, these signs are a really good way, really easy way to get scrap. It's mindless, it takes zero effort. The only issue you might run into is other people are doing it and the signs might not be here. But let me just show you guys just how many signs there actually are here. So there's one on the outside. There's another one on the outside, so that's 2. Another one here, 3. I'm not even going to count these ones because I'm going to say these are on the road. So that's 3. There's 4. There's 5. And there's 6. So 6 on the outside. On the inside, I think there's 4. There's 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So if you get lucky enough to hit all 10, that's 100 scrap right there. So super easy, super effective way to get scrap. And even what can make this even more effective and more time efficient is if you happen to get the blueprint for the paddle. You can bring these paddles out in the safe zone and you can hit stuff with it, and it's really fast. A lot faster than the rock, and it barely takes any durability off of it. In addition to this, you can still hit all the barrels that are near here for extra, but the point of this video was just to highlight the road signs in Outpost. Alright, and that's it for the video. I'm sure there's other creative ways you can come up with yourself that I've missed on how to take advantage of these signs in Outpost. It's really effective. I would suggest you do it. I mean, if you see the sign here, you might as well hit it. That's it. Peace. Yo, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the channel for other Rust videos. I have a solo playthrough series, monument guides, and Rust tips. And be sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, follow the Twitch, and join the Discord. Thanks again. Peace.